What is going on, guys? Kingpin Light here, and we're finally checking out the Kwan featuring Vannda song. I forget what that translates to, but that's okay. We got the official music video. So I waited on listening to this song. I didn't even listen to the official release or whatever, because I knew the music video was coming, and I figured I would listen to both the music and the video at the same time. So we have heard one Kwan song, and I can only gauge it based on that song. He seems like a really good, almost R&B inspired singer, and of course we know Vonda's got different pockets, so I'm curious to see what he sounds like on this. I did actually on the last video I did say I was gonna guess. So I think I said I was gonna guess. So I think my guess is obviously Kwan's gonna do his singing R&B style. Maybe I don't know if he would have a verse. It is a 4-minute song, so I'm gonna guess he does the bridges, the choruses, and then he does one verse, and then Vonda's got one rapping verse. And I'm gonna assume we're gonna see, but I'm gonna assume that he's gonna go like with his deeper sort of singing rapping flow as opposed to his usual like sort of you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's jump right in. I do see that there's no closed captioning, but that's okay. Oh, is that Kwan right there? Because I just realized. Wait, no, I did see him in the music video before. He just had different hair. Hmm. Hold on, what was that little intro? Because I thought it was going to be like, I mean, it was 20, almost 30 seconds of this beat or flow, or not flow, this beat or instrumental. So I thought that's what the song was going to be. It sounded real like ethereal, you know what I'm saying? And then it just jumped into a different beat. So let's see. What does that little O remind me of? It's like 2010s era ad libs. There's like a specific song I'm thinking of. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to jump right in there like in the beginning, so let's keep going. No closed captioning, so I'll try and catch the English words and see how much I gather. So I was half wrong. He's doing more of his R&B pocket, if that makes sense. Because I thought he was gonna come in with like the sort of the underground rapping song voice that he does. I've called it out on a few ones. I think Hot Boy 1, if I'm remembering correctly, it was Hot Boy 1 that I think I mentioned it, that being one of his pockets, like calling it out. So he's doing more of his singing, which is good. I like it. Let me see if I catch some of the symbolism in the video, but again, I think culturally it's hard to tell when something's symbolic to the audience that it's meant for. Like, I don't exactly know yet what's going on. I really like his flow and singing, but let me focus on the video for a second. What is he cutting? Like cloth, obviously, but like, what does that mean? To me, my guess, because this specific shot was a big one. Everybody's wearing all white and walking up toward him wearing all black. So I don't know if that symbolizes something else, but to me, it's like he's leading the crowd almost. I like that tempo. Yeah, it's like that, that, that. You know what I'm saying? It's like quarter beats. I like that actually, because doing the 4/4 beats right there, right? So that, that. But every second fourth beat is when that bass drops. So it does like an extended fourth drop, or you know what I'm saying? Like on the 4 beat, there is no bass drop. It just continues going, and then on the 8th beat is when the bass drops. I just like how that sounds. What was that? Hold on. Damn, that is some. You know what? I've never seen it in that style, but he is looking up close at something, and I think that's the eyeglass that like watchmakers and old school cloth makers would wear. Like for clothes, I think they would wear it to like see stitches up close, and then for watchmakers, obviously those parts are super intricate. But I've never seen it in like a pirate style. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Obviously, I can't translate the words, so I'm just vibing. Oh, it's got to be some symbolism I'm meaning, because he's like weighing the black cloth on a scale, and my mind jumps into like Egyptian lore, where like when you die, I forget what god it is. Anubis? No, I don't even know. I don't know. But one of the gods would weigh your heart versus a feather, and if it was lighter, you would go to their heaven, and if it was heavier, you would go down to their hell. He's still got his little R&B style singing, but I find it funny that I got it mixed. Vannda was the one doing more of a singing style, or like his singing pocket, and then Kwan is doing, at least in reference to the one song that I know, it sounds like he's doing more of a rapping pocket, which is funny because it's the opposite of what I envisioned. Oh, I know y'all heard it. I like those. The little electric guitar just randomly came in. Oh. Okay, I'm loving this instrumental now. Not only did he go from like that sort of, I don't know what to call it, but just kind of like standard bass heavy sort of beat into more of a front heavy, like electric guitar sort of forward beat. I like that. I just like it. Like in general, and Vanda's good at doing it with his his Khmer and Cambodian traditional instruments. But even in general in music, it's become very synth and very, not even just synth, but like computer heavy beat production. And I just love whenever we get like real instrument sounds built into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like even in trap Atlanta beats, whenever there's some sort of instrument in there, like even when Maskoff was using that flute, I just love it. That's super dope. I love that beat. Okay, so video wise though, he's almost like Green Arrow Robin Hood style, like trying to shoot down Vannda, who's in charge of all of these. You know what? All right, I'm gonna just take a suit. I'm just gonna make my own headcanon. You guys tell me how I got the video idea wrong. But to me, it seems like Vanda's leading everybody astray. He's wearing black, everybody's wearing white, and he's sort of leading them astray. And then Kwan is coming in with white clothes, symbolizing he's part of the white group, white clothes group, and he's trying to take down Vannda, almost assassinate him, almost to like stop his influence on the rest of his people's sort of a mind, I guess. That's my guess so far. Okay, never mind. I was obviously very wrong because unless he missed, he was trying to hit somebody that was also wearing white clothes, so maybe he's a snake. I have no clue. You know, after that instrumental shift, now every 4 is when the drop is happening, right? Every bar basically is happening on 4, or previously it was happening every 8. Even though it was every 4 would be a bar or a line, it wouldn't hit its sort of conclusion until the 8th one. This is the flow I was expecting Vannda to be throughout, so there he goes. I was half right. I have no clue on the lyrics, as you guys can probably gather, but I am loving this. I may have to go back and see if the non music video has the translated lyrics, and then I can go back and actually do my take on the lyrics after already having hearing the song. But I like this back and forth they're doing here. This song, I mean, it's 4 minutes and they've done a lot of transitions, right? Vannda singing in the beginning, Kwan jumps in with his semi-rapping flow. Instrumental hits or the electric guitars come in, shifts a little bit to like a faster pace sort of rap singing, and then Vannda comes in with that sort of underground deeper voice rap that I was talking about. And now they're jumping back and forth and we still got a whole minute, so let's keep going. We're not going to just skirt over that because I had a drink in my mouth. We're going back for a second. We're going to hear that drop again because electric guitar came in. He started putting a little more energy into his vocals. Perfect. Woo. Ooh. Okay, we gotta hear that little tonal shift that he did right there. Ooh. Hold on, I was not okay. I probably should have guessed when the electric guitar came in. So obviously they're putting that instrument very heavy in this song, but I was not expecting what I assume from those couple of seconds it's gonna be a guitar solo. So let's hear that shit. Okay, we're gonna listen to it one more time, but I'm gonna just put my thoughts real quick. And maybe it just comes from me not knowing enough about the rest of the world's music. Obviously, I know U.S. and Canada and some Mexican music pretty heavy. And then I've learned a lot in the last almost 2 years from you guys on Cambodian music. But outside of that, I'm pretty like I know some K-pop, I know some J-pop, but I don't know a lot of like world music, I guess, outside of those areas. So my first thought is this sounds real like Middle Eastern. You know what I'm saying? Like the chords that they're using. That's not how it sounded. That's not how it sounded at all. But when that guitar solo came in, it sounds real Middle Eastern too, like an American ear type of thing.
Shout out to Kwan, man. Let's make some
I take it back though. This right here just sounds like a guitar solo. It sounds hard, bro. Oh, I fucked with that heavy, bro. I really like that. Okay, the rest is credits. I like that, man. I really like that. I was surprised. I was not expecting a electric guitar solo. I don't think I've heard very many electric guitars in rap beats recently. I have in the past, of course, like it's a common instrument, but it's been a while. I like it. I forget how much I miss that. And it's a perfect blend for me of a lot of my musical interests, which is when I'm not listening to rap from the US or Cambodia, it's going to be or R&B. It's going to be a lot of punk, which is not electric guitar, I should mention, because I specifically like listening to folk punk a lot, which is the same three chords played over and over and over and over and over, while they just sing in the least mainstream good sounding voices possible. Like if you don't already like the music and you don't like the message that they're giving, you're gonna listen to it and be like, how is this music? Like I totally understand that, but folk punk anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Let me go back. Folk punk I like a regular punk, I like pop punk even. I like a lot of classic rock. I guess it would be considered. I like grunge, Nirvana, I like sound why am I forgetting? Sound you literally I'm looking at you. You literally told me in the comments. Black Hole Sun. Soundgarden. There we go. There we go. So I like a lot of that stuff. So hearing those sort of instruments put into rap beats, I don't know, it's just like a perfect blend of the two, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's where the music needs to go next, cuz SoundCloud has been obviously there was a SoundCloud wave, and then the new age dudes are using a lot of like synthesizers and a lot of voice changers and that sort of thing, which I like. People like Osama Sun and those guys, they're doing great shit. But we gotta push what X and Lil Peep and Bones and all these guys were doing in the underground for a little while, even Lil Uzi, which is making that blend between sort of harder rock and rap. You know what I mean? Like that would just be a perfect movement for me. But anyway, I've talked too long. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a good day. Make sure to hit that subscribe and that like, and then keep putting suggestions as always. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.